Rise and ground, folks. We have another lovely Saturday morning. Guys, I got a call that just came in, no AC. I actually didn't even look up this customer's account. She said that we serviced her unit at her property, but her brother's unit is the one that's not working. But guys, I'm getting ready to head there now, and I'm gonna take a look. And yeah, there wasn't really much to go off of. She just said that warm air was blowing out the vents. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take a look, and I'll see you guys once I get there. I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, I just came from the truck, getting my stuff. And yeah, guys, this customer's brother has 3 heat pumps, and one is not working. I literally just came from up and down the stairs with the customer. Well, technically the brother and the sister are customers, but I basically just came from upstairs with the customer. The 2 units that are working, we just had to turn each one off, and I had to label the outside units so I know which one is which. And let me show you guys what we have. And there we have it. Let me jump across here. These are 3 heat pumps. This looks to be a newer one. And that's our reversing valve. There, guys. This is our first floor that's working. Our master bed that was working. And this is the only one that wasn't running when I got here, which was the guest bed. I labeled that GB. And for context, this is a 06 Rudd R22, and I felt air blowing out the vents, but nothing was running. And when I push my contactor in, the unit runs. So I just took the handle out the disconnect, and let's see if this unit is getting 24 volts. Let me get my stuff, and I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right, guys, I'm on the other side of the barn. And I for damn sure had to get my umbrella. It is scorching on the side of the house right now. But guys, real quick, I had 24 from R to C, which is going to my defrost board, and that's good. That lets me know that my transformer inside is okay. And I have 0 volts from R to Y. That also tells me that the thermostat is calling. Now, what I have to do is I have to look at all my low voltage controls out here to make sure nothing's open before we start tracing this wire back inside. But the fact that we have 24 from R to C is good, and also the fact that we have 0 between R and Y, that's good. That's telling us that everything's calling. Now I have to look at this outside unit and see what's going on. And also I got to get a rag or a towel. I'm soaking. I don't want to get electrocuted here. And that's why you guys should turn the power off before you diagnose systems, especially in the summertime. So let me get what I need. I'm trying to get some space here because they got this other unit right here. All right, guys, let me take a look at this, and I'll be right back. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys. What I just did, just out of a hunch, I just threw my gauges on, and once again, guys, this is a R22 06 ring, and holy shit, guys, the R22 in this unit is playing hide and seek. This unit is basically flat. So guys, based on me knowing the scenario of having 0 volts from R to Y and my indoor fan running, and also with the unit being flat on charge, it's safe to assume that our little buddy here, our LPS, is open, and that is causing this contactor not to engage. So guys, I'm gonna step out. I gotta get some history here and see if refrigerant was added. The only thing I do know is this customer brother, she said that he's rarely here, he travels a lot, so, and this is a guest unit, so I have to figure out how important this unit is for them to, well, how important it is for them to have this unit run. I'm pretty sure it's relatively important since that's the reason why they called this out here. But I'm gonna ask about the history on this particular unit, if it was maintenance or if someone already came out here to add refrigerant. And also I want to take a look at this unit too, because guys, it's weird how this place is set up. That one unit does the entire first floor, and this guest bedroom technically does the top right side of the second floor, and this does the top left. But this unit was running when I got here. The whole second floor feels pretty warm, but he had the thermostat on the second floor set to 75 for this unit. So even though this thing was running, I still don't know how well this unit is going to test out. I got to check the temperatures and check everything on this one. But yeah, guys, let me get more info, and I may have to diagnose this unit as well here too. And once again, guys, all three of these units are heat pumps. So, all right, guys, let me get to it. I'll be right back. All right, guys, here's the update. This customer is having a big get together actually tomorrow. They know that both of these units are aging. He definitely said that he wanted to just get this unit by, and I gave him a disclaimer. He said that no one added refrigerant here that he know of with either one of these units. So guys, with something like this, like I said, adding refrigerant plus 10, we just gave the customer the best and worst case scenario. If it stays in, great, but worst case, if what we put in now doesn't work, and he's well aware of it, he said right now, like I said, he needs the game plan on how he's going to replace both of these units. But he's well aware of the worst case scenario of this stuff leaking out if we leave today. But he just wants to get this house cold for tomorrow. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to refill both of these systems and also sign this customer up with maintenance. And that will be the best bet moving forward. And once again, he already knows that both of these units are on the decline. So he got one unit down, he has two more to go. And unfortunately, guys, with these two units, if you leave one of these units down, then half of the second floor is going to be like a microwave. It's going to be like an oven up there. So both of these units running is a priority for that second floor to be comfortable and livable. So yeah, guys, we're just going to fill both of these up, and I'll give you a yell once these bad boys are running. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. Guys, that's it. I'm throwing a drop of sweat from my chin, hit the contactor, and it shorted out the wires. Now I got to go in the crawl space and add it, guys. That's it. I'm about to be a tennis player. I'm quitting HVAC. I'm not fuck with y'all. Guys, good news. Right when I was adding refrigerant to the guest bedroom unit, I heard a hissing sound. And let me show you guys, this is sweet serendipity. This is actually good news for this customer. They actually got a free leak check done. Let me jump. And I turned up the other units also, you can hear. Right when I was filling this unit, I heard this. Initially, I was thinking, I don't know, maybe it's something ticking on the other side, but guys, look at this. Let me zoom in for y'all that can't see. It's actually leaking from underneath this elbow. And that's what frostbite looks like. But yeah, guys, I got my stuff already in the truck. I'm gonna break. I gotta get this unit is almost flat on charge anyway. I didn't add that much in here, but I'm gonna make sure there's nothing in the system. Pressurize this bad boy to make sure there isn't any other leaks, and we're gonna refill this thing. All right, guys, let's get to it. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. I just brazed that. Now, let me get my nitro and let's test our work, fellas. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I am almost out of nitrogen, but I was able to get 399.99 PSI in the system. So we got almost 400 PSI in the system. And No hissing. Now, my contactor is still pulled in. So that is the buzzing sound you hear from there. But most importantly, I have no leaks. 400 PSI is holding. But guys, just a CYA will cover my ass. I am gonna keep this under pressure for like a good 10 minutes. I think the evac coil for this unit is somewhere in the attic. And it's weird how these line sets are ran. Hold on, I can't even see the camera here. Hold on guys. All 3 line sets go on the ground, as you can see, one there, and you got 3 there. But 2 of the 3 systems go upstairs. It's kind of like weird, but guys, I'm definitely fortunate that the leak wasn't in the line set, because I can only imagine rerouting, cutting this up out the ground and rerouting the line set. It definitely will be a pain in the ass. But yeah guys, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna check my indoor coil. I gotta check that filter out too. I don't think anyone did a maintenance inside. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this under pressure for like 10 minutes and I'm gonna pull a vacuum. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. All right guys, got my vacuum pump running. In the meantime, I'm gonna get my Kobe on. Guys, I haven't played ball in like damn near 3-4 years. All right, left hand bandit. All right, I got one more shot in me. It's hot as a motherfucker out here. This time I'm gonna shoot from a little bit closer. All right, how much y'all want to put on this? 20, 50, 100? You know what, I'm calling this sweet. Left hand, phone in the right hand. I'm calling glass on this. Going once, going twice. Left foot too. No, I'm just fucking with you. All right. Best 3 times out of 4. Buckets. Son, I'm done with this shit, guys. All right. Now, in the other unit, guys, the one that's in the middle, that unit, I filled that unit up. Let me put this basketball back. I filled that unit up. And we didn't get lucky with the middle unit, but the customer is happy that at least we fixed the leak in one of the 2 units. So, and like I said, guys, another thing I did mention, even after finding the leak and fixing it, we fix what we can, but this can at least buy the customer some time, because we do know that, like I said, this unit is already, what, 18 years old? 2006. Yeah, so, yeah, guys, so what I'm gonna do, I gotta go to the truck, get me something to drink. It's hot. All right, guys, I gotta give me something to drink. And I already got the refrigerant over there. So this should be a relatively simple call. And like I said, guys, I never got lucky with refilling the system. I'm talking like on no AC service calls. I never got lucky refilling the system and actually hearing the leak as I try to refill the system. And guys, you heard that leak. Based on how bad it is, how bad that leak was, if I would have been ignorant of that sound and just added refrigerant, I think that maybe 1 or 2 hours, that unit probably would have leaked right back out. So I'm very, very glad that I had everything on the truck to fix it. Even though, like I said, that wasn't part of the plan, we got that customer squared away. And now I'm just gonna put that vacuum on, like I said, for probably like a good half an hour or so. I gotta give me something to drink, and I'll be right back. I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right, guys. We got this thing charged up. and right now it's like 88 degrees in the guest bedroom area. So I definitely expect my low side to be a little bit higher than normal. And even after pulling the vacuum, guys, I got like a 290 on my high side, and this is an R22 condenser, so it's expected to have, depending on the condition of your condenser, especially with these older R22 condensers, you got to give yourself some leeway with the head pressure. But guys, remember, leeway doesn't mean you want to have an active 400 PSI head pressure, guys, because remember, around that 400 PSI mark, that's when you're going to run into high pressure switch issues with the unit not working. So guys, definitely be mindful. Give yourself some play with the R22 condensers, but not a lot. So when I say play, I mean like 300, give or take, 300, 315. But when I get close to 400, especially if I'm on a no AC call, then I got to step back and figure out if this unit is worth fixing. Because at that point, guys, with a condenser coil restricted and also depends on the condition. If the fins are bent up and out of shape, this unit is only going to run on mild days. When it gets real hot, when you need this unit to run, the condenser coil needs to be able to reject the heat from inside. So there you guys have it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pack this up. I got my other two units running, and I'm going to go inside and I'm going to check my supply. And such line is dropping. All right, guys, let me pack this up and I'll show you what's going on inside. I'll see you in a little bit. What's up, guys? Before I go in, another interesting fact, guys, always do a leak check and make sure you guys are taking your time to make sure you make the correct diagnosis with what you find. But guys, I never actually had, well, besides the one at my aunt's house, with all my condenser leaks, guys, I always realized they're always located on the high side of the system, meaning most of the time the discharge line, meaning the line that's coming from the compressor going to the condenser coil, I want to say out of 10 AC leak checks that I do, at least seven of them, if they're outside, are going to be located somewhere on that discharge line. I don't know. Maybe when it gets hot and the fact that that discharge line is very, very hot from the compressor outlet, I don't know, maybe over time, that line being so hot mixed with the ambient temperature, I don't know, maybe that line is prone to leaking. But yeah, on the actual condenser coils itself, unless, like I said, something crazy happens where somebody runs into a unit, or, you know, if something man-made happens, that's different. But I'm saying like natural leaks at the condenser, they're always located on the discharge line or somewhere, like I said, on the high side of the system. I don't get too many leaking evaps, and like I said, you know, that maybe out of those 10 leak checks, maybe 2 of them are probably located on the evap line. But yeah, guys, I get a bunch of leaks on that discharge line. So definitely, guys, whenever you guys are doing leak checks, make sure you're spraying that discharge line, top, bottom, left, and right. And make sure, like I said, you guys are taking your time. You know, leak checks, you know, we schedule leak checks for an hour and a half, but make sure you guys are taking your time when you pressurize the system. Don't just, you know, if you let pressures hold, for instance, we let pressures hold at 400 for at least 15 to 20 minutes, especially since we know we had a leak here before. But if you guys are doing leak checks, obviously, you know you're there because the refrigerant can't stay in the system. But whatever you guys fill your systems to, make sure you give it a few minutes, because like I said, those pain in the ass leaks, the ones that don't pop up, you know, when you see it, it only pops up when you leave. You just want to make sure that, like I said, you just take your time. And I definitely got lucky today, so I'll take as many lucky days as I can before I get to some random shit. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna go inside and I'll show you guys what's going on when I get in there. I gotta check my supply. All right. This one is the guest bed. And these are the old analog thermostats. They had it up to 75, but we're gonna try a slightly lower temperature. We're gonna recommend them keeping this to like 72, 73, because 75 when unoccupied is okay, but if someone's here, 75 is not gonna allow this upstairs AC unit to run enough to feel comfortable up here. So I know that, like I said, the guys rarely here, but since people are gonna be here, we recommend 69 is cool. We recommend a lower temperature, not too low, because you know most of the humidity in the summertime is going to be up here, but you want it at a nominal temperature, not too high, not too low, but for sure you don't want it too high because it can definitely defeat the purpose of AC if that AC unit doesn't run long enough. But yeah, this is the guest bedroom unit. And evap cools up there. Now we're gonna go across. And this should be the guest bed, unit 2. Check this shit out. Come on. Here we go. So I'm gonna wait for that to drop. I'm gonna double check the other one. This is the master bed, thermostat. Same deal. As you can see, these things aren't that accurate. It's already saying that it's 75 up here, but we have it slightly above 70, so yeah, I think down the line, for a more accurate temperature, we're gonna recommend upgrading them to a digital thermostat, because 70 and 75 is too close together for us to figure out what's going on. 68 and dropping, cool. And yeah, so this is an easy service call, no AC. Found the guest bed flat on charge. We tried to add charge and we found why the unit needed charge to begin with. Did a leak check, fixed it, pressurized it. Next, unit held pressure, 400 PSI, pulled the vacuum, and now we're easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna rock out. There you have it. And this is what I was telling you guys about. I don't know if this is 75, 73, 71. Yeah. I got a feeling I'll lift this up. It's gonna turn the unit off. But yeah, I'll let the customer know about those analogs. But this place should be nice and cold within the next couple of hours, so customer should be happy not to come up here to an oven. So there you guys have it. I'm gonna keep this, crank this up a little bit. Yeah, there you guys have it. Peace out. I'm gonna rock out. I'll see you on the next one.